Hello everybody and welcome back to Valhelsia 3. Today we set up animal farming to get the likes of leather and wool. I hope you enjoy. Alright, today I want to do a bit of farming, because last episode we explored the end and got ourselves our elytra, which now we can use to fly around the place, no problem. But I want to set up farms now, because there's actually a lot of stuff we can do with farming. So I want to set up like a nice animal farm along here. And if we have time, I want to start setting up a proper sugarcane, cactus, hemp, industrial hemp, and what else we can fit into it as well. I don't know if we'll actually have enough time to do it after we complete the entire animal farm. Should I add an area for you as well? Oh, I have the stats for a block on. I might actually turn that off, because if you look at a fence it says north, south, false. 1 second. There we go. If you want to know how to do that, you press the num key 0 and you can go into plugins and Wayla and you can enable and disable all these extra settings, which is kind of handy because I've updated the pack, and every time I update the pack it resets all my settings and I have to keep going in there and changing everything. Same for my map as well. Also, they've changed the texture of the obsidian skull. It's no longer its own texture. It's now just a regular skeleton skull, purple, which is a bit weird. But anyway, down here is where we want to do the animal farm. Now I'm thinking of just doing some barn style thing with an open front with like a small roof, and we're going to have separate pens for cows, chickens, pigs and sheep. And then we're going to have animal ranchers and baby separators from industrial foregoing, and they are going to be separating the animals so that they will get into certain areas. So like I'll have an animal separator on the back which will suck the animals to the back. And then when they grow into adults, I'll have a mob filter from Dark Utilities, which will separate them. So that means only certain mobs can pass through it. And if I make it so only adults can pass through it, that means once the babies are growing, they will fall through the thing down into a mob crusher or a player damage trap. I don't know which one I'm going to go with yet. It'll probably be a mob crusher with a wide area, and we'll have animal feeders which will auto feed the animals so that they will automatically just do it on their own, and I won't have to be over there feeding them manually, and it'll all be done automatic. And we'll have automatic wool, eggs, chicken, leather, pork, everything. So I'm going to clear out a bit of space here. I think I've actually nearly already done clearing it out, but I'm going to clear it out, gather up a couple of materials. I think I'm going to go with bricks and logs, because regular red bricks might look nice and spruce logs as supports. We'll have a look what other kind of cool blocks we have and we'll go from there. So I'll be back once I've cleared out enough area. Okay, so this is kind of what we're going for right now. So I need to actually replace this. I wasn't sure how far back I wanted to go, but if I'm going to make a 5x5 area... Okay, why is there so many zombies? Well, at least the Iron Golem's taking care of them. This guy is not going towards the villagers, though. So I'll take care of him. He's going towards me. So I'll take care of him as well. Where did you come from? And there's another... Oh my... And there's a beetle! This is all just falling apart. And the beetle took one shot again. This Vorpal on his sword is amazing. Now, before we get distracted again, I want to, well, fill in this part of the wall here. I wish there was a building wand, or a building wand, but unfortunately there's not. There might be something similar. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't checked, but it's fine. But what's going to happen is I'm going to set up kind of a hole here. This will be solid now in a minute. But in here, we're going to have a floor, a certain type of floor, so where mobs will fall through. Now, I actually haven't made those yet, so I need to probably go make them now. Is this mob heaven? Where are all these mobs coming from? Damn. So the thing we want to make, of course I got an egg from them zombies, is a mob filter. Now, mob filters are going to require hay bales, which is no problem. We got tons and tons of wheat. We just need trapdoors. So these trapdoors are going to require sticks. And I need planks. Now, do I have any planks? No. And do I even have any logs? I have, okay, oak logs. I kind of want to use the spare the spruce for a bit, because I don't want to necessarily use that up just yet. But if I can make myself, like, a stack of trapdoors, and do this. So if I put those in here, and I'll get like 30, might as well get a full stack of them. Full stack of them, and I want to make these lamp of growth. Oh, I don't have enough rock root. Now, rock root is a special block you find underground. Now, I did make 2 of them before, and I was going to include it in one of the videos, but I actually ended up cutting it out. But I made these. These lamp growths accelerate the growth ticks of a crop or a baby animal within a 5x5. So I might actually yoink the 2 of these and put them down over here. So that way we can actually let the baby animals grow faster. We'll have to wait and see how effective they are first. If they're not that effective, we'll do without. But if they do end up growing the mobs quite fast, then we'll consider using them. Now, I don't know if I want to have a gap in between these. Like, do I want to put the fence like this then? And I'd be able to walk in between? Or do I want to... Actually, maybe I will have a gap in between each one. I'll have to come back to that. But in here, now if I grab some dirt... Don't have any dirt, whatever. So the mob filters are going to be placed on this level here. Now I can pass through them because, well, I'm a grown adult. But I think shift... Oh wait, actually no, I can pass through them. So I need to see which ones are which. I think this is... Right now it's set to only adults or babies can pass through it. And technically, since I'm an adult, when it's on this mode, I'll fall through. And what will happen is, we'll have some cows in here, which we're going to have a crusher in the wall right here, which will kill them when they get to an adult. So, actually, maybe I should change it. Oops, excuse me. Yeah, that was, not me. That was the whoopee cushion that we have. Apparently if we spam shift, it just makes random farting sounds, which is... Yeah. So let's test and see, does this work? Now, I know there's a cow over here because I've been looking at him for so long. And so we'll grab this cow and bring him over. Actually, I should probably have made a couple of fence gates. Actually, you know what? I probably don't need gates. I could probably use some wool and use that to hop over the fence instead. So if I grab some wool and just make 6 carpets, we should be able to use that to hop over the fence instead of using a fence gate, because ideally I want this self-sufficient where that it's going to run on its own and we're never going to have to really maintain it. So if I grab fence and then put this wool on top, I can jump over it but no other mob can. So we can put a cow in here. But now I want to see. So it's set onto adults only, which is good, meaning that's the way we want it to be. So if a baby were to walk in here, he will not fall through the ground, and then when, I hope this is the right block, allows animal mobs to walk through it. Maybe we have the wrong item. I think I'm actually, yeah, I have the wrong one. Child mob, I'm supposed to use this one. Wrong block. Okay, it's not the end of the world. We'll probably end up having a use for these later on. So I ended up making the wrong one. Great. So I need to actually... Do I even have any eggs? Because if we don't have any eggs, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Now I need more fence gates. So I'm actually just going to use this. So almost a stack. But let's see. So baby or child... Oh, okay, we do. We might have enough. Okay, we've only had 16 eggs. We're going to have to get some chickens and get those set up, but this should be the block that we need. Hopefully. So if I come back in here... Oh, God. And now we say... Adults won't fall through. But if we change this to... Child mobs... There, so that means... adult cows will fall through. So when the baby cow grows up, it will fall through, which is exactly what we want. And we have to do the same now on each side. Wait a second. I built this wrong. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to keep them connected together. It'll save some space because I want to set up the crop farm over there near the lake. We probably won't have enough time this episode, so we'll do that next episode using create. Alright, there we go. Now we just have to put the roof on, which I'm going to use spruce planks. I added these in here as supports. So I'm going to run these across the roof. Like so. And I just thought I might be able to optimize the amount of space that I can use. Oh god, I can't get out of here now, actually. Maybe I'll put a slab here so I can jump in and out. Or maybe I should just raise the roof one more higher. I might actually raise it up one more higher. That way we'll have enough room to jump in and out, and the cows, well, they can't jump in and out anyway. So what we'll have, actually, you know what? We're actually going to be replacing these wool pieces. Because there I'm going to be putting the animal feeder. So now all I need to do is actually go make those blocks. Or those machine blocks, because we're not going to have them at the moment. So I think I'm going to put the roof this high up. Should give the barn a nice area. We could actually like store stuff up here if we wanted to, just to make it look like an actual barn. But all I need to do now is just fill in this roof, and then we'll go make those machines. And so like that, the place is pretty much built. Now there's probably a lot more decoration and stuff I can do, but I will add that off camera. Maybe like some vines. I know there's actually a different variant of brick. Or we could probably use this granite. Like there is granite from Create, but there is a weathered one, which has like moss or vines in it, which might look cool. But I might just stick with this for now. I think it's actually called weathered, is it? It's similar to this, like mossy weathered rhinestone. But I'll add some of those in later on, and I might try and change the front a bit. Like I was thinking of putting another row of things here, but I don't know how that would look. Might look a bit weird with just this piece hanging down and then that exposed and not in front of it. But it's fine. It's fine for what we need to do. So now with what we need to do, we need to start making these machines. Now, we don't have anything to make that, so we'll knock those off. I mean, that's the wrong block. So we need to make an animal feeder. Now, an animal feeder requires some gold carrots, so I need to make some golden nuggets. So 2 gold carrots. And we got a golden apple. We just need an iron gear and... oh, it actually does need purple dye. Fair enough. So I'm going to need 4 of these feeders, actually, now that I think about it. So let me grab another 6 carrots. And I need more of these pity machine frames. And I'm going to need a couple more iron gears. And 2, what are we missing? Golden apples. Another 2 of them. And boom, 4 animal feeders. Then we're going to need baby animal separators. So we're going to need 4 of these as well, which is going to be gold gear. So 4 gold gears. We're going to need at least another 4 golden apples, or golden carrots. So just make a couple stacks of golden nuggets. Why not? We have plenty. So golden apples, 1, 2, 3, 4, and baby animal feeder, 1, 2, 3. I need more of these. Can I make it? How many then can I make? 8. Okay. 2 more. There we go. So we have 4 animal feeders, 4 baby separators. And we'll set up a rancher. I don't know how I'm going to set up the rancher, though, is the thing. You know what? We actually probably don't need one. If we ever need milk, we can just go over milking it manually. Or we can set up a dedicated cow in a 1x1 area to set up that. Now, to power these machines, I'm not running a long cable the whole way over. We're going to get into a new mod called Flux Networks. Flux Networks is basically a way to wirelessly transfer power across your entire base. And to get started, we're going to have to make this Flux Dust, which is left-clicking obsidian on bedrock with redstone. So we need to get a load of redstone. About 4 stacks should be enough. Actually, I might do it 3 times. So another 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll make 12 stacks of Flux Dust, because I probably will end up going through a lot of it. But you have to go all the way down to bedrock. So we'll just dig a tunnel down to bedrock. Alright, there's bedrock there now. Sure, I want a bit more of a flatter area, so... where's a good spot? Yeah, okay, there's a good spot. Let me just fill back in this spot here. And we'll put it right here. Why is that? I was climbing up the wall. Alright, so what we want to do is make sure my magnet's turned off. Oh, I got a slime egg. Didn't even notice. So we want to chuck 4 stacks. Was that 4? I can't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll get a piece of obsidian, put it on top, left click, and it'll break. And now I just have to pick it back up. Usually it turns to cobblestone when you do this. Maybe I didn't have enough. Maybe I have more than enough obsidian here. Let me try doing like all of this. It probably won't do what it can. Never mind, I did it all. And definitely none of it is stuck in the walls. Let me just turn on my magnet. No, it actually did it all. Oh, fair enough. So, let's just get back up to the top. So, we can put all this away, as well as obsidian and slime. And now, if we go back to @flux networks, we have to make these flux cores, which require Eye of Enders. Now, we still have some left over from, like, 2 episodes ago when we found the end portal. But using that, we need to make flux blocks, which is going to be needed to make a flux plug. And this is what's going to receive the power, and then these points are what's going to send the power into blocks. Now I'm only going to make 4, but I actually only need 1. And what we're going to do is grab some cable, 50 of it, which is plenty, and then we come down here, just underneath this thing. So if we right click this and go to side configuration, we can see this is the bottom. We want it to set to output. You can see like on the left here, or on the right, when we click this, the bottom changes. So we want to say output, grab ourselves our plug, put the plug on the bottom here, and now this is where we need to create a network. So we're going to call it mains power, and we're going to make it purple, and we're going to leave it as public, so we don't have to worry about passwords, and I'm the only one in this world, so it's not going to be any kind of an issue. So we can set this one to mains, and now you can see the color is changed to purple. And what we can do then is come all the way over to our animal area. Now I'm not sure if animals can still jump over something if I put a carpet on it, but what we need to do is in here we'll have a baby animal separator. Now I don't know what direction it's going to. Forgot about that. I forgot I can fall. Oh yeah, we need to make the mob crusher now as well. So we can see we have like a fan looking thing on either side, but this thing is going to move babies from one side to another. So I guess when it detects a baby here, it's going to shove it to this side, and then when the thing turns to an adult, it'll fall through the bottom down into a crusher and be slaughtered. So I have to set this up for each one, and under the ground here I'm going to run a cable like this. So it won't matter too much if I have the cable running here. But what we can do is have the basic universal cable come down and across here, up, like so. And then we're going to have it come across this way then as well, to this point. And basically we're going to set up the same thing again. So we'll run the cable across to here, bring it up, and then down this way to here, bring it up, and then back across. And then we have to do the same for the next two. Alright, now with that done, we can grab ourselves our point. And I'm actually going to plug it in right here, which is in the center of both. So all we have to do is to select our power. And you can see the cables are now full of power. And this thing should be full of power now as well. So we got plenty of baby separators. So I actually need to put back the dirt that we have. There we go. Now baby separator here, here, and here. Next is the animal feeder. So I think this actually points to the direction you're facing. Okay, there we go. Bit more dirt go here and here. One more animal feeder will go here. And now what we need to do is probably run a cable. Now I would set up a ender chest, or we would be better off with a receiver. Will we run a cable, or are we better off making a network receiver? I think we're probably better off making a network receiver, but we'll do that next episode because we'll have to go to the nether to do that. So for now, we'll fill the things up manually. They do have quite a large inventory, so it will hold on to a lot of items or food for the animals for a while until we get enough netherite, because each one of these receivers we're going to need is going to require netherite. So, what food do we need? Now, pigs can eat carrots or beetroot, but I think we'll just go with carrots. So, let me put this down on my hotbar, and we'll get we'll start with cows. So we'll get a full inventory of wheat for cows. And chuck all that in there. There we go. Now we'll go get some carrots. I forgot about sheep, so I need to put wheat in here for sheep. And I'll take... I'll fill it up with as much wheat as I can. Now we'll get carrots and seeds. Now we'll fill this one up with carrots. And this one with seeds. Alright, so we got all of them full. All that's left now is to actually go on a hunt for these animals. Now, the only thing we really have is, I think, the mob imprisonment tool and the quantum catcher. Now, I don't think there's any, like, mob, like, or a golden lasso. What have we got in here? It's usually called a golden lasso. No, we don't. So all we have is our mob imprisonment tool. Now, I know there is a good few animals that are around. So, like, we have a cow here. And if I grab myself my quantum catcher, there's nothing inside it. So, we should be able to use those. And all we need is 2 of each animal. So, let's go put the cows down. I don't know if I bother with mushrooms. I don't think they'll offer anything we really need. I forgot to get some wool. Or I accidentally put away the carpets. So we can stop them from jumping out. And I need to actually get some... Oh yeah, we forgot about the crusher. Alright, we'll go get the animals and then we'll make the crusher. So carpet. Not carrots. Carpet. And let's hope he cannot jump out. I need brick. Alright, so we should be able to put a carpet right here. And this is set up already, so we'll just block that in. Grab a torch. Put it not up there, but there. So actually keep everything lit in here. Now let's see. Can this cow jump out? Well, we're going to find out when we come back from getting some sheep now, if they can jump out. If they can't, great. Now, I know I saw a sheep over here somewhere. Aha, there you are, Mr. Sheep. Is there a second sheep around here? Because if there is, that'd be great. Okay, well, there's a light grey wool. I mean, we can dye you back white if we need to, so that's grand. Put a sheep and the quantum catcher with a sheep. There we go. And when this thing... We'll see now, will they breed? So this thing hits 0. You know why? Because we forgot to make the add-ons. Right, okay, we're going to have to wait until we make the add-ons now as well. So, I'm going to run around the island, get all the animals, and then we'll make the add-ons and the crusher and make more of these child separators. And we should be done. And... done. I got mining fatigue because I may have flown over the ocean monument. As you can see, I flew straight over it. So let's just hope we don't have to... Oh wait, we're going to have to break blocks. Okay, while we're waiting for this mining fatigue to go away, why don't we set up a couple of blocks that we're going to now need? We're going to need 4 mob crushers. So, crush... I thought I made one of those before, but I guess not. So we're going to need 4, 8, 12. Actually, probably 8 would have been enough. We're going to need advanced machine... Okay. I guess we are not doing this today. We're going to go with player damage traps. For now. And we'll have one... We're going to need another set, so I need some cyan dye. I should have cyan. There we go. And we need some diamond swords. I'm only going to make another diamond sword because, well, I have 5. And if we look up vector, I should have some left over. Might need to make a couple more. There we go. And I have a different way I'm going to set this up. Now, I want to make myself a vacuum hopper for collecting eggs. And I need an ender chest, which is this one. So, we still have mining fatigue, which is for 2 minutes, but it shouldn't stop me from placing these down. Never mind, it will. Right. You cheeky little chicken. So, they can jump over this. I'm going to have to add something else. I'm going to get a slab. Yep, the cows and sheep. Okay, everything can jump out. And I can't even break this. Okay, I'm just going to have to pick them up and put them back in until I can break blocks again. Which is for another minute. Oh my god. Where did the second chicken go? Get back here. Get in here. No. Pig. No. Get in. Can I at least break this any quicker? Okay, I can. So, they should not be able to... Chicken. They should not be able to jump over this. Oh god, pressing shift made it reset. With a slab on it. I hope. The slabs are on top. Now, I forgot I need to make add-ons. So let's go make ourselves our add-ons, which should be simple enough. So we need a add-on, or they're called range upgrades now, aren't they? They used to be called add-ons. Range. So we have a 5x5 area, so we need to make a 2x2 ones, which are the lapis. So I need a bunch of lapis, glass, and redstone. So lapis, redstone, and I don't think I have any glass panes, so I'll just make some here, simple enough. Now I need a bucket. Now, was that latex or pink slime it asked for the range upgrade? I probably should bookmark it as well. It required latex. Perfect, because we have a whole lot of it here. 4th bucket in. Now, just 4 lapis. 2 glass panes. Make this. Now, I know I have a speed upgrade in here, so I'm going to yoink him for now and put him in here. There's 1 add-on. Now I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, or just 1, 2. Okay, I realized I actually need 8 of these range upgrades because I forgot I need 1 for the baby separator, and we got a pigman. I put the gate here so they can't enter and wander around my base. But now, once we add the range upgrades in, we will see that the animals will start to breed, which they are, which is perfect. And now I need to add a range upgrade into these things. And we have to see, do they get separated? If they don't, it is the wrong way around, and we need to invert it. Wait, why isn't it showing the working area? It's on the other side, isn't it? Right, I've placed them all the wrong way. They need to be flipped. So, with it flipped, the baby should be pushed through, which is what we want, but we want it to run with a redstone signal, because I wanted this thing to get to the max amount of babies it can first, and I might have to put slabs on this side. I'm gonna have to figure this out. But if we come through here, we'll block these up in a minute. I could put, actually, I was trying to think what way is the best way to set up the vector plates, or to stop them from hitting the thing. Best other solution is to add just a single point of connection onto it, or run the power cable down from the top, which is not exactly what I want to do. But animal separator, run with redstone, add you in here. Run with redstone, you in here. Run with redstone, you in here. Perfect. Now this is what I wanted to do with the vector plates. Nope, not there. So you can see from the center, I want them to all run like this. So everything gets pushed into the center point. So that way, anything that falls in here will all get pushed to the center. And what I'll do is I'll have a damage trap in the center, stopping, killing the mobs, and then I'll have like an ender hopper or something down here, maybe even just regular hoppers, picking everything up. I am out of vector plates. I thought I might have had enough. But anyway, so we come over here, we'll grab ourselves a player damage trap. And now we'll just fill this back in. Like that. Another damage trap. Fill this in. I was just looking here. We have chisel and bits in this. So it says we can cut blocks along the axis. So I'm wondering, can I make covers? Okay, it's very buggy. But it looks like we can. So we can actually put these on the wall on the side. Why is it only going that way? Oh, okay. Mouse wheel to cycle placement. if I can lay him across the wall here, it might be okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, that means there's no way for him to get back in there. Okay, we can do that. I don't know what the purpose of this part is, because they seem to be attached, which is not exactly what I want. But that's what we can do. So I need to do that for the rest of them. I need to get the other vector plates now as well. Alright, I managed to get all the plates put down, and I managed to get enough. Oh, the chickens aren't... Okay, I guess I might actually have to put the ender hopper in. I was kind of thinking, okay, I might be able to get away with it, but it looks like I do need to put it in. So all I want to do is put an ender chest in the ceiling here, kind of just like that, and then put this guy on the bottom here. So he will suck up all of the eggs. I could have done it under the floor now, to be honest, so it's not not visible, but I think it's actually kind of cool. It almost looks like a spotlight that'll be hanging over them. The chickens are trying to get out, which is not what I want them to do, but it doesn't seem they can, so that's good. So if I show you down here, I've now added all the child filters, and this thing is still currently turned off because I don't want it to suck the chickens out just yet. But down here we have the player damage trap, and behind this wall here I have ender hoppers. Now I have 2 of these spaced out between us, so that means when a mob falls down here and dies, not myself, this thing reaches out 5 blocks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one's the 5th block behind this one. That way, now we know that it won't, well, the mob will be able to fall down and die, and the thing will be able to pick up their drops. So if there's one pretty much where this log is, there's another one where this log is, so they both fit either one. So there's enough to cover all 4 pens just by using 2, and that one there is going to collect the eggs and put them into the system. To be honest, I might actually put it under the ground, but I'll move it down when I'm decorating this whole area, because I want to get some nice bushes going on here. I need to actually put out like a gravel path. Is there any kind of cool like path blocks? There's tiled path, but that's all blood magic. So there might be something. I'll have a look through the JEI and see if I can find something. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that like button if you did, and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.